In this micro lesson, I will show you 3 ways to add a custom color palette to your PowerPoint projects. Let's jump in! The first item you're going to need is a color palette. In Google or your search engine of choice, enter color palette into the search bar. Go to the Images tab and scroll for a color palette you'd like to use. When selecting a color palette, keep the following in mind. The colors should be big and obvious. When pulling colors from an image, the colors need to be easy for PowerPoint to read. Also, look for color palettes with the color hex codes listed. One of the methods taught in this lesson is how to enter hex codes to create a custom color palette. Once you've chosen your color palette, right-click on the image and save to your computer. I'm going to save this to desktop for easy access. Now that we have our color palette, let's add the colors to our presentation. Go to Insert, go to Pictures, and select Picture from File. Choose the picture you saved to your computer and select Insert. The picture is going to appear in the middle of your presentation. Make it smaller and drag it off to the side of your presentation. It's okay if it hovers a little bit over the current shapes you have because you're going to delete at the end. Once you've done that, select the shape that you'd like to fill, go to Shape Format, Shape Fill, and go to More Fill Colors. At the bottom of the Colors window is a little dropper tool. This is a tool we're going to use to pull the colors from the image. You're going to select the dropper tool and bring it over to the image and hover over the color you want to fill that shape. Once it appears, click OK, and there it is. Your shape has been filled with the color of choice. The color will also appear in the Recent Colors palette on the Shape Fill drop-down window. Alright, if you'd like to fill another shape, go back to More Fill Colors, select the dropper tool again, and choose another color from your picture. Select OK, and that shape will also fill. Now, if you are wanting to use the hex color codes that are on your picture instead of using the dropper tool, you're going to go back to your picture and make it bigger again. Remember, we're going to be deleting it, so it's okay if it's bigger. You just want to be able to see those hex color codes that are right there on your image. So go back and select your shape that you want to fill in. Go to Shape Format, Shape Fill, More Fill Colors, and go to the color sliders and change it to RGB sliders. At the bottom of the RGB sliders, you'll notice a hex color code box. You're going to type in the code number for the color you want. I want DCEAF7, so I'm going to type in DCEAF7 and hit OK, and my shape will change into that color. You can continue to add those colors in and they'll appear in your Recent Colors palette. Once you're done, you can delete the picture from your presentation, and there you go, you have your colors on your slides. The only downside to the previous 2 methods is that the colors are only available for this project. If you open a new PowerPoint presentation, the custom color palette will not be available. If you'd like to keep this palette for future presentations, this final method will show you how. Go to the Insert tab, go to Picture from File, and insert the picture with your color palette. Make it a little bit smaller, but not too small because you want to be able to read the color hex codes at the top. Once you've done that, move it to the side and go up to the Design tab. On the Design tab, you'll see a selection of blank PowerPoint screens with a drop-down arrow. Select that drop-down arrow and go to Colors and scroll down to Customize Colors. For this tutorial, we're going to focus on filling in accent colors. You'll select one of the accent colors, and on the screen, you'll see that the color palette appears with a hex color code box. You're going to enter in the hex color code for the first accent color you'd like to add. For this one, we're going to add in FFECD2. Hit Enter on your keyboard, close the colors box, and go to Accent 2. You will repeat this method until every single accent color is entered. For this one, it's F7D379. Again, hit Enter on the keyboard, close the colors box. Make sure you're not closing the Create Theme colors, you're just closing the mini colors box that appears on screen. Enter in the color code and hit Enter on your keyboard. We'll repeat this process until all accent colors are added in. 1, 2, 3 appear. Now you'll see all my accent colors are in, and also to the side you can preview what those colors will look like on your presentation. If you're satisfied with your color palette, you can enter in a custom name for that new palette. I'm going to go ahead and enter in Playtime to match what's on the image and click Save. Now your presentation will populate with the new theme colors. You'll be able to find these theme colors by going to anywhere where there's a fill color. So you can go to Shape Format to view the new theme colors. You'll also notice that there are variations of light and dark colors on your palette, which is pretty cool. You can also view those same theme colors if you go to Text Colors. And finally, you can find it if you go to the Design tab, go back to that drop-down arrow, Colors, and there's your color theme palette. You'll be able to find it there for any future presentations that you create. Go ahead and delete that picture and you're ready to go. Well, those are the 3 ways to add a custom color palette to your PowerPoint projects. Thank you for watching.